Well, I saw by the way, I must hear to come on what I'm saying. My main house, I big dream on Adom TV, multi TV, soon. If you're Maklo, yeah, say quickly, my main car, oh, yeah, Funia, be a proud Hafonia, and the pledge, me, foundation, to me, or my hand, and to me, a do to Mamu, Sapa Pebi, me, a year, a Tresua, him, Papa be, me, House of Chief, me, Adom, me, or say Kofi. So just foundation, Sapa Pepe. Now, I share boss, the first I have from Puntun in the Can Comobiano. You'll be a part of that solution. And under the able leadership of George Boache, the regional minister, we are so proud of you. Yeah, potential president for the region, Eric Opoku, your wisdom port here, Alaji Collins down there. And then we are thanking all the people, Almighty Frida Prempe, Dr. Benjamin, Ira Ayebobi, Deputy Minister, and Afi, Ira Bano. We continue to be grateful for the big Ahafo dream. To be a proud Ahafonian, a subset of Ghana. What it means is that with the Ghana and Shisha at any point in time. Very, very important. So that's it. When I'm here, Adoma for acquiring so the yet need the king can the huni and no credit probably. We are just a few days away from here acquiring in our mind. Na bibia timi akokama ediama yenda Newmont Foase yenda Kofi Joe Basi yenda Alexibom ene Jo Shop yenda Omase. I'm sure say the mpanyimfo akruchi egu krata so ne nkoma akoso behind the scenes no enche bia we see reality on the ground say in future adokro ya che no ni na ebefi ho no pekopedia pokwase. This morning the understanding is that in Kwalshebia koso ama traffic no I know she into Yebeshen come to quickly, and then we come back to studio and then we have a conversation around it. In the fashion team say, yeah, she come bonus say be a bema. We need to get the picture there. The AC or Wankasa and Sana Ebi Timia Twasu Krana Shasi Ediamaim. Yeah, well, one of Ghana's finest young men are Omono, apart from say in their private life, no, Omoye successful, no. So they've demonstrated over time. So Amanyosem is purely about a year old mind and no party for Nafe Bushiani now for. Indeed, clearly the Ghana agenda fits into some of these young men or more dreams more and what demonstrating His Excellency and other than Kwakufuado. Edniko to a Jumekubia no on the Melbourne to the Dinkita on West or Moshebre, Ebitimi, Assessa. Oko Abako Semuso MPP. Why no quaffo ama MPP amanyuku no ebra ordain ho sa ababuno and through all the stages I do this point all press party ne ebetina ase aginatum say chocho for epanyi ema New Patriotic Party be so man nyina yem fan sembo na yem fan shia yenua omo friend JFK but as kwabo esunsu odi bi omo friend say hi TV should join actually Justin Kodua. Good morning, I put say. Ask for no, I will say, Menu Bedin go dear who do about 6. MZ the show now with the bago. Yeah, I bet it's a president. Now the American in our carriage now. We have the bago. You know, about 47 be an interview. Hey, and ask for my Juma. Maryland, Virginia, New Jersey, for so ye Juma. Omodi. I said anybody has someone to I wouldn't say that you. I said two now who say yes. What often and what often. But say, oh my, be a come.
Nanko pardon.
Good.
Mr. Somme Justin Frimpong Kodua.
You have a couple because you have also have the pleasure. You're quite by about interesting conversation ahead. Mini Amache, I pop to say. Hello, Machi, I pop to say.
Adom,
oh, good. Friday, the other time, back as an opera, just a BBI come. Ujina Pokuase, but the information is that in Kwenshebias, you ama traffic aba sanity.
Your Aman, so what's in the studio, Adom TV, and Anopaya. They can move very na and a bit to the other some and say I was it. Now, papa fine. And I'm not a just inform. And I'm so am I a traffic about
ama e de traffic pa eba ekwan yi so na sa wo hwe ye chi a efiti jontai etwa mokopoku ase e de kosi ama saman no na e traffic a no oden obi a wona mokwan no so enim se eba bia na etagina pa no jontai kakra ya na de hye bi etwa kwan nim na ene no atra so ama wo ba wadi ma ansa na wa be hunu de asi e wo ofanko barrier ha sa wo hwe machi a car ba kwa da hadmo ekura millet ya me bisa mo no wo mo chese de de ye Guinness ni bi no eno na chese amini na wo hwa na sini nyina no de atete e wo ha sei na tikese no track tenten no amini eda ba bi a wo de befa outer lane na wo de ekwa barrier no ye run about hodom no chese ho no de ho no ekwan na si ama wo mo ayi kwan no ato akire entudu won ma wontumi mfa ye quota no so age wo fa aye futukwan na wo ma yini kakra edi ama no enti trucks a many poti focus aye no wo mo chese trucks and 9 na akwanhia no eka wo mo ya kasa no omo ye mu mienu ade ko police station aka mienu eguso wo ha no ma wo sha emrantie egum a wo mo eyi koko enti de ekra koko ede ko na de no so ekra millet de ko no na akwanhia no eba ye ye wo emrantie de bia egusu edi dwuma ya wo mo offloadi koko no koko bottle no wo mo offloadi ye ne bi makasa mo chese obi se o wesi ye krompo no na me wo ha pepepe enti no ma me nkọ ne nche papa be me na menini nkomo na ye hye ebre si ye de ohunu ye eni chemu Adom TV ye mwachen
ya jesu mama
na wo ha de na hu ye
ebe 1:30 no me ba na ka ba ku sia trailer ba ku asa sia dada ana sa vehicle we no eba esani free ofeli blake ana o be bom to di bom no mo twen sa aka ne ko enti container bi ba no cross sa aka we na ka we swerve no
nyabotre ne chemu ye mayen de o kita belete no no fi jontai na eba poku ase na eba
ofeli blake ofri poku ase na eba no ofeli blake to di be boss aka ba kunum
ba ku na ase na reporting ni nesi
haya ba bi haya nesi no ana ofeli wodo be bom to di bom police for no twen ba ku no ko eti we no ba no container bi di nanim wa unu onim se kwan na si to obo blake na we no swerve ko nchense to swerve ko nchense ya na dining table no ete ana ma we no etofom
a driver for na omo mu no mesusu se obi aho anka
driver ne de we ni mate obi aho anka we so sa obi aho anka driver moja bi enwo ha obi empra wa ha
enti efi ahomache be se donko no na esiye na traffic ne di mu ade
besisa abre ene yenso ya wo ha sa me ahomache ne ma begina adalete ka sa besisa abre ya digira ha
to share direction ase ansa na police for ba
ya share direction kwa ansa na police for ba
police for bedru be ebreben
okay abla esi ya no be 20 minutes 30 minutes na police for ne bae o man check kura no mo bae
okay enti no ye sha we ye koko na we no millet eno no matumi offloading mayi niam na firi mana
eno de nyanyi ye se yi koko ni wi a ye kwa no so omo so de ka be ba na no so yayi
ekwan na da kire ho na omo ko bari a efa outer lane akọ no hwan na yi to ho
ye ya na yi to ho dalete ma na no ma bi gugu ho no ana yi ho nyina firi ho na dalete ma omo fa ho
enti metie kasa
e ba sa na me ko jontai me kwase ho pa no U10 ho no na me ko ka kire o mo se accident asi wa ekwan bi eni ha to o mo mfa onsa kwa ba ko da overhead na se ti me direct o mo nyina fa overhead na se na ma traffic ni kura susu kakra nkanye sa nkanye ize kura
na metiase a ka na asesi ha no na de akwanhia no bae
hia ne bae ka na asesi a na de akwanhia ne bae enti police for na de
okay so the nyamia se bibia ntimiansi ya bibia kokama o ende enu aba no so asese o de sankomo we de mani ye de ne se nya dia adawa for no anasa meet for no bia hwere ne nko anasa ekoto hwere bi so nti de nyamia but just like I keep saying weekend no so utu kwa hu se ya kwant tempo no adawa for no hwen kan no dodo na enso ani I'll single out sprinter for no almost be the shadow you all shadow no nko no be no atete afaso amobia and our cars are also overtaking wrong places because only also to the on farm or ban Faber also. You know, until you best say if you are the mean that question, the moment your boss or a quantum power hold on soon, you'll be being Timiko, Kama and Family. We are back to the studio. Justin, Kodua, Frimpong, Justin, whichever way, there was a Justin. Also, General Secretary.
O my in the crib.
Why wagging it?
I shall say, O my mamma was now I'm in for Akonya was so now Menchia Ashafua and then almost share yea or do my TVCC. Now I feel so more Facebook so almost no more muti na mama wachibi.
The question here is so simple. My question is, Opesa ye MPP General Secretary, is that correct?
Oh my no correct. My da aso hoda ya. Ma kwa me koto dwa anim. Ma bompaye ene menyame amogidi woni mo akasa. Me kai mo sister station Asempa. Last year September ho. Wa onua obi ebisa me sa question no. Sa be me ka chere ne se me si ma dream pi na emum me koto dwa ma bompaye na afi so me ne party for to ahene senior here for aye consultation ahwe ti fast track to ene so obisa me samre ya anopeya Mrs. Sudua say Justin Frimpong Kodua say na me ya Adom na party penifo bi akonya say party ma be pick form for national positions me pick form to contest for the general secretary position of our party.
Oh, akade no.
O my o ka akade na akade no sese.
Oh, capacity no.
O my wo gidi o me mu wo se adwuma maye party no ba party abakosem nkwara brim MPP me busua mko free mo MPP traditional busua adwuma me ye school days as student leader adwuma me we school me be ye from 2008 elections eba as deputy Ashanti regional youth organizer as Ashanti regional youth organizer me be ye CEO with my training as a land economist, with my training as a lawyer. Or my meet my adwuma pa na matome bo so I can MPP constitution about the roles and duties of the general secretary. The sana constitution neka ene said the constitution hwehwe free general secretary ho. Ene nipa ho kuta hodie say the mitimi ene nipa kabom eye adwuma. Or my meet my culture say MPP general secretary adwuma no. Justin Frimpong Kodua meet my. At
what point the constitution raise age barrier in terms of applying for the position or contesting for the position of general secretary?
My constitution you cry baby no ho a can age. Then so it's a Ghana answer na bit to my 18 years and above. In that spirit no and a constitution no so e di adwuma. The position be anywhere a party ma yakase we just a would be at 20 years, SAB or 40 years, and sana with Makujina. So we a party mapa. Now was some party now with GDS say Oko can see na party for better mawa. Be no soon from polling station up to even national chairman. Be no soon so win to Kujina.
You are coming at a point and at a time. Mamimbo John Mahama was Ghana and no party because Mona Muruli. I see Gina Quantanai at crossroads, a difficult time. Sabrina should now party ni pese the area quite is a norm of 8 years no or party ni pese a breaky. Is it not too huge a responsibility? Our person carry on your shoulders.
My a shaming crime. Say a bra a more din say. Ebra nipa nyina efri se emodin na bia enyi na ma to asim ho se meba begina na de bia no kɔ etrasem kra ebra nipa nyina ni da so asa ebra nipa abemabu no saa benya akopɔ ye ne senkyere hwɛ obekaya nano na David oni Goliath ekoko Goliath o hwɛ na beti o hwɛ ne tenten o hwɛ ɛko a wa konkunimdi a wadi na Israel memo na obi asuro so obetim ne Goliath akɔ nanso so Yakopom na David akora so konoma na se be on experience o wa na so ni enwan ete na so hwe nyan so nanso na Yakopom pese o nam David so eyen senche ne a nipa bebo adwe ne tiase so Samri ayekɔ 2024 elections obi obeka se breaking the 8 bia no ayade a efo no pa konse bi ne bi amayase montiase ene se de o kan no elections e more than pa nanso so ma to me boase ahwe e Ghana elections ma hwe performance of MPP NDC e 392 eba bepim 2020 I said 2020 ahwe baby MPP strength for baby NDC for strength for any normal Ghana for gina so eto aba any Ghana for gina so eto aba etia aban ehun say 2024 no is possible and I meet my year for the first time MPP will be the political party hand over power after 8 years to another MPP government.
Okay, so one can say obi kra be say well osno kukuku aka no wase mi efne ba kwa modi abeto ye ni mufri tete na o MPP mu no what role have you played for you to jump from in code forgive me for probably lack of a better word from nowhere pa osme be na secretary Omain sebi MPP party no menye obi a meye kutwa beton emmom ye kutu beton me starte me politics nya efri Ashanti region ho na ewo me ho na metena ko school Pokuwa ko university nyina asana me ba Accra me fie a me film so o ka MPP abakosem e wa Ashanti region me nana mu mienu ana asom party no Ashanti region edikan Dr. Ampofo-Adjei so what did you need ono ebe ya Ashanti regional chairman in fact na penso na opposition na opempene for kwa mo di party na nukwa na ede obe regional chairman na penso no na twa party for as constituency officers and regional officers etoso biom me na amobedi akon ese be ye MPP Ashanti regional secretary timisa nyina no mekai yekɔ na Adom Ampofo-Adjei ha then time bohu Dr. Selby bohu Dr. Kwame Safodu lawyer Kodua mo apentin apia meka in fact it's 7 years 8 years yeah back from 80s na by that time before MPP crowd be nyina no na me my early teenage age 12 years 30 years yekɔ fio me meetings ewo ho na minim normal ekoso but we are chia woni penin we na ni o nana nana ba kunye friend Dr. Selby the na me kan pa ye major carriage kashiga onso na kopɔ fa ne credit onso ne kala no hu ba bia hu no eti ebra me nyina no na me hu no ma ekoso ye party no the me kan pa in 1996 and say Ashton Efia ebusu Efia ne wo ho ME 132 me 13
I said the Ashton boy na on say akusaji ma park no so a tipi hine park on na if you know any no ho na the right say o koswame roundabout and na left kwa base park timi kai pa da area ko for be no I think the rally wa base park nti yeswa no carnation milk na milk na ekone yekoyi a na yehwe milk na gu na ka konko ni mienu tie na ma na edebom ken ne na forma akosi swam roundabout tie ba penifo no moto nyum na eba nyina no be kai pa nyuma na eta moto tujeje ma yakofo tujeje ma ye tujeje ma yakofo tujeje ma ye wo se wo mai tu ne edi akire be 14 years ebe nantia kwa base park Then me cry me to about my first time 2000. Now me call now more tech. My student days. In fact, first person I mean na personal encounter. No a politician, pa me ni e my penny and Adam Akufo-Adjei. Me kai 2005. Now I feel not tech eba be Asante chancellor. In the university channel. My penny and then Adam Akufo-Adjei. That time no foreign affairs minister to a baby. And then 2005 the same year. Near Kotu for my penny for 2004 elections. Now to run in second term. Na party no prepare boa ahwenko for ba beti na nine. Ti o man pen na dan Akufo-Adjei share me as student leader. Catch young man, I'm told you are doing very well. You're a very eloquent student politician. I want you to join my campaign. To right immediately after university, and I'm joining the Ashanti regional team now. You call 2008 elections. Now when you are more starting year Juma after school, after service, a year Juma. But I opted to do politics. Until a month for a year, I made the campaign. Till now, I'm saying I'm diligent, I'm no careful. Now, in Peniforma, my Juma, could you acquire, could you say, bra, Mfa posters, we unquire, constituents, we crochet, DCU, or Honey Quacasa, they be almost my call by my report, neatly, I'm their mom. See, a bra, a better banner. Now, we needed to collate our resource. To make Kaipa. RCC or Ashanti region. Then Tana minister or you were also answer. I could confirm the currency. At a meeting with him, Ira Kandapa, then time no defense minister, Subin MP, Eugene Entry, your papa, Dr. Kwame Makoto for, I could confirm the currency. And now Mr. Collins do bones. Penifo chance not to Debbie. Your map Kodua and your coalition in my who said will be or pay attention to details, and he loves playing with data and statistics. Timnam quality results my Ashanti in 2008 under the chairmanship of Roberta Mankwa. Your Kotu Abano Kray we are Anyi, Mantianda. Though now they say you lose me, I'm assuming you may be here. One of the visit by FF Anto. That time now, or by pre-regional chairman or MPP. After saying no, as well service a second term. See, one day or so, we go down to Accra. You're back on the street, Nima, and you call on my pin and down Akufo-Adjei fee. You do na my penny shares. Oh, young man, we lost the elections. Now we are both unemployed. So what are you going to do? And I'm a catcher and say, oh, I don't really know, but I want to still pursue politics. No, so if I want to pursue politics, why don't I take up law? And I'm so, wow. So that at least with law, you become independent, whether your party is in government or not in government, you can always survive. And to me, law school, that advice came from Omampin and Adam Akufo-Adjei. I be a midribi, I'm a canwasem. For my days, I'm starting law school. Menja party, FFN to really be a regional chairman. Share you me and I'm regional executive appointing me say me be a deputy regional youth organizer for Ashanti region. Me yeah Juma Tescon organization, youth ring mobilization. You do call 2012. And so I knew. But now Juma dia mayo region hono. Regional executives, ne constituency executives. So could you say and Dr. Gideon Boakon and regional youth organizer. So one call regional youth organizer and be then come and contest. We call elections so 2014 I won the regional youth organizer for Ashanti region. Who be able say you can MPP our strongest Ashanti region. So to be a regional youth organizer for that strong goal means say you must have a clout. You must be someone that say be one year deal with my year Juma. From 2014, Juma a year together with our national youth organizer, our young Brabo Samioku. You saw it. 2015, 2016, the euphoria in the youth, among the youth, compared to youth ring or her West Shop, matters comfort, youth ring orientation, more mobilization of people for rally, going around to campaign. I was part and parcel of that process. If I don't buy national youth ringer, because of now, the whole law school, yet several committees, but I was the chairperson or chairman for the Constitutional and Legal Affairs for the National Youth Wing. Me my pencil and I test regulations they buy. that time Tesco be institution back your president or your women organizer, or another institution, your president, your women commissioner, or maybe I will call your publicity and research director, maybe I will call your elections and research. There's not any organized. The end is streamlining to have a synchronized structure. But every Tesco institution be one structure be once and be one.
Okay, so what it means therefore is that you've gone through the mill.
That's
how different Anna GFK ebeye say onyame na dom na esi ahenefo no ede sa tumi a wo pay ye de show say what's going to be different?
O my esi etia dia biase say party bia no wo positioner na ope tumi a enoma ebiko eboa generally the reign of change on say ambu amafo free say aban sesa eba ntibu ha campaign na ye no once general natural den ko bi ye campaign ma ebi wo kwa be kokra na amafo na kasa chom aban we be sesa no 2016 years MPP we worked very hard but the reign of change was also on our favor but party be person who strength is when you are in government and the reign of change be no and they won say share be adwuma be asaban normal better to and the memory also be dinkunim. And a normal 9 and a debian a quotia a party in government. One a party. Say or man he be free say ya boa could ya mo party about power. Nanso so ye buy a cry. Me say nya hwe me hu hwe. Me cry dem abemabu me nkoto aba no. A quotia. And a 2 party management. A kwan afa so manage your party no internal processes. How you conduct polling station elections, how you conduct primaries, party national conferences, national programs about elections preparation, time and resources, time and doing it goes to affect you as a party. And then the third one here, public perception about the party. What is the public perception about MPP? It's how normal when you idea it affects a party in government. So nyamebwa na party for see ahead to ahead for madam. Say me the general secretary of our party. Dear ye papa me ye nua mo free ageni boate mo ye radambotwe mo ohinto mo ye rasa John hope of an crazy ye rakwabeja po ene mia me nua dombo da be no e na me ba be hye kana na ma pagya dru baby a beboa ama to me it ma ba 2024. 1 constituency executives no mo ye adwuma. O my okay MPP a party constitutional article 1071 was say the general secretary shall be the head of the national secretariat and shall be a full-time employee of the party. O my minimum eti the meaning of full-time employee. Also to us was say the general secretary shall be paid by recommendation from the national chairman, his remuneration. What it presupposes is that I'm coming to work as a full-time staff. So and to say me a full-time staff there. Esa na pa me dress it, na me shema tie, so what I tie that better so. And to say party for ehwehwemia when they come to the headquarters they should see me. That's what it means. It also be say party for asamo to omo na omo hia me na omo so omo frame me a ese omo saka me. And that is what Justin Kodua Frimpong is bringing to the headquarters. I can assure your party for say obi fi lambushi, obi fi drapa, obi fi trepone, obi fi swama, obi fi body, obi fi hunter, obi fi amenfi ba. He should come and meet me as general secretary at the party headquarters. Say be more conscience or more pride meeting. If you say party for be free, say they are unable to have access to the headquarters. If you remember, two obi awo. A deep party for you. Ebi susu ama abembo ede etimi ba. 2 metiase se nipa de ne de bia na betima akwa adwuma. Ebu okra ne asoma se kwaye adwuma o baabi. But general secretary of the party ne de me itinerary it should be known by party members. Say bia general secretary so de no say party asoma no wa ha. Ti e ba ye de ye meto no. Obi akwa no hododo no e bia wontimi ba adwuma. But apart from that, even without the general secretary, there are other 9 executives party for 2 months. And together with my national chairman, among party executives, national executives, we will agree, say, from Monday to Friday, I next require So my whole by headquarters, there should be one elected officer at the party or her OBTM consensus. A touch to be Article 1075 or see the General Secretary shall be in charge of overseeing the operations of the party at the national headquarters, shall coordinate activities of the party and of all employees of the party from the constituency, region, national, external branches. What this means is that Semino, as General Secretary of the party, at every point in time, your party programs, activities, pass it through me. Your current MPP, your structures, your rings, your conform with one, members of parliament or parliamentary caucus. As General Secretary, it is my duty to make sure there's a constant relationship, constant collaboration, constant communication between the party and our members of parliament. And then, now, Badwam Mpensenpensemu General Secretary, all the 137 MPs now, numbers from my phone. And to say, me too, no, say MPB friend, me amfa, or my me pina me share, no say MPB a friend. So that at least concern be our MP, be 100% mechanic, bit.
But it's not just a simple job like you're saying. It's very difficult and tedious. Because on paper, what you're saying here is so beautiful. But implementing it in the best challenge, MP number, but all yet office, now Udi Juma, now Oshesa Nyama Betimia Koyama, but Ubedru office or no. Now, any other constitution, MPP constitution, no, who apply, said you see, there are a lot of challenges. You think it's that easy?
My medasi say, me kind one kasa could just mark an obwa.
No, but that is what in your constitution.
Thank you. To name me address your constitution. And I only me address say me swada pa meet makojuma.
Of course, a full-time job also is okay.
Intending.
Debbie.
And to only me address say me phone me pia bon na me home square na me say MP meet my friend ba.
Of course.
Intending then edum. If it's a constitutional culture say see na so ye. And a constitution now the year. Without the constitution, there's no MPP. And it could be a constitution, it's me apparent, you found 20, no be a fan of. But the constitution is the letter and spirit of the party. Any guy there say, be a man, be dissuaded the bay. And I can do it. I'm prepared to. Said the Robert Nancy, I will hear a Jumano. Sasun, I'm as General Secretary, SMT, as a Juman. And the relationship with the MP is very important. At the country, I make us and I said, what share 2020 elections? On my hand, we had as many as about 28 incumbent MPs losing their seats. 28. The scary aspect of this is that out of the 28, a 22 normally ministers of state, deputy ministers, or regional ministers. Normally lose some seat. Now, Sebi, me as General Secretary, I should be worried about this. Say me MPs incumbent 28 lose seat. Out of the 28, 22 you conform I swear for. What happened? What went wrong? We still have MPs or ministers of state. So you should guide me and say, DC or 2020. Say, man, who are the crazy here? It can happen in 2024.
A lot of factors. I'm sure some more operations more. We say, Galam saying a puano for if you are. It was Tiffy Mountain, it could be relationship. Ofa Cabo, for instance. A puano semu and fan home. Galam saying some any budget, sir. So it might go beyond probably what you can say, oh, and Puano Fono, they were peeved. Oh, Galam saying they were peeved. Be a personal relationship even with your constituents as a member of parliament, and also a problem. Or other matters is very real. I'm afraid we say local politics. Ijubo kumuna hono ankasano ebi ana ebusu frimu kasa bi okan niye bi oyeye atade bi osheye ehyen bi ro glass course. And I'm sure you understand those new marketing caucus so important.
That's why we refer to Article 1075 of MPP Constitution. Or General Secretary shall be in charge of overseeing the operations and coordinating activities of employees. MP or employers, member of the party. So if as a party, your reporting structure, I'll build up a system. At least every month I should get a report from the constituencies.
To check the lapses.
As somehow can. Yes. It's possible say MPP will coordinate the constituency among Kasa. It could be say MMDC be undermining the MP. It could be say MP for 3 months on see constituency order. you don't wait for 2024 before you start solving these issues. But there, me as general secretary, because of my reporting structure and all, problem, I'll be able to detect it and provide solutions to it. And that is what I'm bringing on board as general secretary of our party. So at least I'll be in constant touch and monitoring the activities of MPs. No. Another example now may come about ministers or municipalities. It's also possible, say, at the point in time, they overwhelmed with work in Accra. I said there can be no team constituency. And my duty as a general secretary to make sure there's a balance. And to say, MP or minister or Juma, at what point I'm checking who's and power constituency so and on Juma. Politics, as you agree with me, is about visibility. MP afashi see ye minister ye to be bed ni wanko. Minister ye be Juma see wanko. E se nipa ntim ene minister cry ye no ye MP to aba no cry man won buy ho won ye ni say. By the time I'll be 2024 no, not the harm has already been done. So normal way now as a party no, we need to start managing the process from now to 2024. Anytime I say as a party in government, no, party management is one of the factors that can make you win or lose elections. Let us be planning for program and activities. You cannot tell me as a party in government or as a political party, you be a constituency elections, you be regional elections. Now be a day to the election, not final logistics labor. You see, do you know what it means? Why now no? O catch and call for logistics never be do Mpensenpensemu. Maybe at that time no here logistics now man. Process nature. And you know politics is not election is not an event. It's a process. And at every point in time, process be any time as no medru. So no coordination, planning of activities. This time say yes here, when yes here. I can throw a challenge to anybody say MPP among total membership in Chile. From national to polling station. We don't know. As a political party, you don't know your members, or more part of your party. How do you go into 2024 and say you're going to break the 8? Me, as general secretary, I can assure you, within 3 months, the party should have a register of its members.
What do I know? Because they're okay. You think that the party does not know that there's a base who said this is it. These are the core people Adom MPP institute to a weird ball. What do I know? And I say it is easier said than done. Conversation here we. And internet on Mama Ban. Because if from 2017 new members, 2018 new members, 2019 new members, 2020 new members, 2021 new members are, then that you should make way for another person to come. Is that what is happening as we speak? Or when you say when we say Sintono, a bar, Oba be Shemokina, because I have party at Imagine last week.
On my hand, and the crowd was a party new register. And a idea Obia Council, or Article 310(1), or say the party shall have a register of members and shall be updated every 6 months. Constitution in there. So how come say idea constitution they can intimate find your job? What's the problem? Challenge the other day. Maybe bear why you see you. On my first day, na me bear juma na February 24th, 2017. Na bosomi aso say trust Africa. E buy the beneficiary list be 60,000 abrem. Question me so say the 60,000, how will I find them? What shows say they are working? As why you need a system of checking on more beneficiaries on your juma. Within 3 months, we introduce a software. Every district we started doing validation of beneficiary before we make payment to them. And it is still there. My staff are not no many ID cards, or many staff ID. To be as well, the FL will be on mine here, another on mine, who which is rate, maybe district or more. I introduced a staff ID card for my staff. And now, but some car, you don't need to come to headquarters for your pay slip. Why bit Marco apps so not print to pay slip to check how much you were paid. Apps or Bosia bank a bit my. Or mine is the real and the technical knowledge and the know-how and your decision to make impact. Then they say yeah register for party members. I thought should be. So we party register. And who the strength of your party on conform account. It is critical, it's basic. Then apart from that, or party register mo when you're the party ID card. Oh my, how can you say so MPP now won't you reduce?
MPP
won't you reduce?
What is your commitment to the party?
So that's the problem I make one. So then I'm telling you, say I'm a Badwam regional secretary. You have the register as a party member, you have your ID card, and every man be able to reduce. Then and reduce mobile money. I saw your collection because it will be a face camp. I saw a night to meet your app a bit matria. And a party like MPP, our government is talking about digitization, and we cannot implement it in the party. How can you do things in the old way and expect new results? With GFK as general secretary, an upper market, see within 3 months, the party will have a register, the party will have members will have ID card, and party members will start paying dues. Polling station election start here. So what cheap of course. Then the cover buy. The cover buy and they say, yeah, budget forms. On my here showing my amount. I started talking about digitization. Tell me back, forms need to be online. Or mine, we don't need to go to party office to get the forms. What print of forms when you? Then 2, vetting a year. So mine, your party register a whole you be who mom kind no mom kind. Form the say your man penny bed your man penny that your mama can be man forms ni bi. But about vet na, you fire register. Or mine, you share register within any. But my man so. A toss will be on my here check here. The last abutia juice 2 years ago. And Tinam saying to qualify. Tipa kon call the ben panel bit me akọ gina kwakase say ni see no why. And to those are the things our man here make sure say bit me aboa. Ni be say support. These are the things that bit me aboa ma party dem kuno.
Okay, so that's Justin Kodua. Ye be corner yakotwa ho ba ye ba. Obia alter kasama and our network Adom ho abo. And the minimum so no Baumia network man as a or free Yakuto network na Alan Chairman and I say or Chairman Jako and I saw the latest edition Kennedy Japan which of the camps na or no wako born season just to ensure say Obabo Masa camp and also Abaye Yakoba lot of interesting comments on social media. My name is Yefro Okumkom. And probably a combat.
Yes, I'm
hearing Okum, I'm seeing the share breast is some for and all those things. And then what friend it is not what we need. It's the work. Now maybe tell me what. Yeah, Kwaba. Yasaba, me pese quickly ubuamina on social media uti nioma udini jeme from but Okumkom, what's the Okumkom for?
And take 5.
Oh, okay.
What even opposition I'm originally organizer no. Na me just say bibi am meshi omo bia no. Oh, kwamra the lawyer say the na dem ehwa kire o. So kwamna me nko didi yanko +2 e bia kwamna yanko ese e bia no afre lawyers na dem munyo kwamna jeto credit to share me Okumkom amansa boaf ena ka ntimbe YSU party for ba me nchen omoka omase na metie ebu ana me ni bi bia kasa me no mbe kasa e bia mo kakra bi so o na wo de monje fanko next time yem bon pai ena ma ejina ka to Okumkom de ahobrase na odo ne se party for hia me amebo mo. And then I'm come now.
I see. You must have so I'm sure party national executive structure now. National organizer your chairman niho na be so called a step further. Who can power there? Now is the general secretary now can open so contest. Why?
Oh my, is a comment to Mate and also that atwaswa.
But that is a fact.
Yes.
We don't have the national...
And the twice says, so the influence general secretary you know what, any experience be our party. And to be honest and fair to you, I see as an unfortunate statement. Every say me make say ne Kodua me know ho why you be
why you
be that means in be adwuma no man building nipa I built everything on
myself.
That's it. That's what you're saying.
Go only who I see
yes, the only who I be until my person said no so akonya obi ntimata akonya reso.
Nipa dodo na ho.
Nti I didn't know so kasa assembly. Obi wetimi obi busa sa question obi
kasa. Fair on my part. Say me busa because you say obi e konti aka ba ko a dodo na ni dodo na.
Nti ohwe MPP steering committee. Oho na decision be start free. Ohwe steering committee awo the national executives wo. Nti analysis say Nana B co-organizer no. So Nana B for you to organize a co-organizer isn't he still part of steering committee. So name yadu. And then era abankwa yeboa was say or call chairmanship. Nyame boa no we near. If he treasurer call chairman, isn't he still part of steering committee?
Part.
Ye ma make KJM4 or a national organizer. Or say a call organizer be. So can steering committee. Ye ma merita so by or a first vice chair person. Or say a could be so we near so account. Even apart from that, steering committee or man can steering committee. Leader of parliamentary caucus, a steering committee. Then mind you, Yan Shanko former contested for national chairmanship position. Ira Professor Mayo Kumfi. Ira Stephen Asamoah Boatasabi. Ira Stephen Intim. And to my person catch chairman said without general secretary, some penny for my bomb medin or Mutimina Eduma. A toss with him. Oko MPP, your constitutional Article 10.3, it come about National Council. National Council no composition no, has former general secretaries being part of it, has former presidential candidates being part of it, has former president and former vice president being part of it. Until Drew Naira Jombo, the former general secretary, he's part of National Council. And they said, "Binti, I dream be a obia ni bibi a person the boa party ni biano." At that point, no, with Masabwa, because then America say, in National Council, you're at Dambuchi, we're part of it as former general secretary. You're at Kwabena Japan, we're part of it. You're on Hinto, you're part of it. You're at Ombodi Kokanwa. And so with all this experience, the party to make a key decision.
So that's it.
That's it.
So it's no news.
It's no news. Now, say be about 2000 elections, no. Now, Hana, Atana party may win elections. But you're at Dambuchi, you might meet me win elections. You're at Dambuchi, quite Sebi, who about general secretary, not me China. No, 39, maybe 40 years. Or no crowd, they're not on call any elected elections be other. No national office, no was or boa party for you. Will be my deputy regional organizer, my regional organizer. My manager, a corporation or institution like YE, a lawyer by profession. I cannot be a general secretary for MPP.
Listening carefully to the history given by JFK, he is more than capable and ready to be the administrator of the MPP. We need new ideas and someone who is a listener and have respect for the grassroots. And that's why we are calling on JFK to lead us break the 8. This is from Dominic Asiedu, Asin South, MPP. Hey, Obiswa Nyoma Tintin lawyer Butcher say okay, lawyer Butcher no see JB has been a national officer for the party for 22 years. Kodua was 18 years then. Does he think he can easily fit into his shoes? Or no age no their bad say. Only age.
O ma mene ne nyadwo. Se ke age near Kapa Macron.
Macron 40, yeah? And 40.
O start to grow 37, 134, 35. France, Justin Trudeau, Canada, in the early 30s, and obey a prime minister. Finland, on prime minister in the early 30s. These people are not general secretaries. So they are president and prime ministers of countries. Now me person me general secretary at 40 years, usumisa. The minimum age I person me dia as I'm general secretary MP. No, you should look at the content and character of the person.
It's not about age.
It's not about age. And your constitution is at 40 years, you can contest for presidency. I'm 40 years this year. And I even qualified to contest for president of Ghana.
Lawyer Butcher should say IPAC meeting. Who could share a seeding 30 morning or say
culture senior say. and the brief amount me say me fa court na me kodi a me do Supreme Court that me ka say bisa a case near the amount. As a lawyer, you prepare and research before you go for meetings. IPAC meeting, let's say sorry, party has a position. I'm going there to speak and defend the position of MPP, not position of Justin Kodua. So unless lawyer is saying, I cannot defend myself in court.
And yet, the position of Kodua now they call.
There be a party position. How can I go to IPAC and say, Meme Justin Kodua, this is my position, to MPP? There be. Before say be quiet park, there is steering committee, there is NEC meeting, there is national council meeting, in some extent, a national conference, and the party's position say you quite IPAC, say ni kwa. My duty say the party na can and I make kwa myself. And then where lie the experience, where lie this, and moreover, you know IPAC meeting, the power kwa. For so many years, the IPAC meeting, and they say Ira Macmenu, Ira Obi Amwa. You know, they're all part of IPAC meeting. And for all these experienced people, I'm a IPAC meeting around me. If my knowledge as a lawyer, meeting me IPAC meeting because I'm a party.
The position of a general secretary is a full-time job as enshrined in the party's constitution. The party's secretariat or the head office has to be functional, and this is not the case under John Boadu. With JFK as the general secretary, the party's secretariat or head office will be fully functional. Ochiman Chiami DC. Hey, Mukasao. Hey. Omaini, please, good morning. I am Patrick from Subin. This stage of our politics, we need the humility, visibility, and hard-working JFK to break the 8. And also, I share breast is for 1 man could see that the other by now, I don't know never artwork. Share breast is for the Ukum Comdiana or the.
Oh my, maybe a cassette, a campaign, a communal labor. To so much, the slogan be obeying be another. To so much another. Then it shows you the euphoria surrounding my campaign.
I see. Mama wrap up with you now. Alan, a free Akoto, a Jacko, a Chairman Chair Jacko, Kennedy, Japan, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. One page, because one picture camper, and they want we are because him. I understand the Kofi Kodua. One more question. Oh
my, no MPP, and I will remain within MPP. The party for polling station for the party delegates being a baby said or the flag bearer on a measurement. Oh my, it will be dangerous precedent. Say let's not feed you. Na makacho say me wo opani wo e wo na some opani bi wo. Adekroti ehun ne say omunya a party for. And I'm the general secretary of the party. I say me na me start the process no.
You are not the general secretary.
Me the council. The reason why I don't have to. I don't have to. I'm telling you my position. I me buana party for ya madam. Na me general secretary. My position will be
so you don't care about Alan, you don't care about me, you don't care about
because we share me campaign me ya. Hey, Alan for who Hobson.
Yeah, Hobson, yes.
Obiano say Hobson support to Alan. Oba me campaign manager, Ira Yamma. Obiano so eduma vice office. Me director of research, Kwame Peter. Obiano say oya A2 Dr. Akoto. These people are with me because they believe in my competence. And he say Kami Kujna say me we side that. I would not be able to bring all the bonds.
Chef Brasisa Kumkom, lawyer Justin Kodua, JFK. I'm say you better ask a short notice now. So it's me abani abedin komo. Onyame adoma. This engagement them you sure say you quite you never more. Yeah, the team. Thank you so much for your time. They mo maro do do na so ho fe. They mo me yaso man direct bi so ahwe me. Mano so me kan kire mo say me ho fe ni nyina echi no. Ye nyina no. Abanka wa. Yeah, ko bi shi echi.